Lucas had always felt an inexplicable unease whenever he ventured into the old forest behind his family's farm. As a child, he would hear whispers carried by the wind, and shadows that would dance just out of sight. Years later, as a young man hardened by life but burdened by curiosity, Lucas decided to face his fears and uncover the mystery of the forest. The evening sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of crimson and violet. The air was thick with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves. Lucas, armed with only a flashlight and his father's hunting knife, stepped past the threshold of the forest. Each step he took was accompanied by the crunch of dried leaves, the sound echoing ominously in the silent woods. As the darkness enveloped him, Lucas's flashlight began to flicker, casting eerie, elongated shadows on the twisted trunks of ancient trees. Suddenly, a chill passed through him, colder than the night air. Lucas's breath came out in misty puffs as an otherworldly silence fell. No crickets chirped, no owls hooted. It was as if the forest itself was holding its breath. The whispers began again, but this time clearer, more insistent. They spoke in a language Lucas couldn't understand, yet the tone was unmistakable, a warning. Panic surged through his veins, urging him to turn back, but his legs moved forward as if possessed by a will not his own. The flashlight flickered one last time before it died, plunging Lucas into complete darkness. He fumbled with the knife, gripping it tightly as if it were his last tether to sanity. In the inky blackness, Lucas heard footsteps, slow, deliberate, and getting closer. His heart pounded in his chest like a war drum. Then, just as suddenly as they had started, the footsteps stopped. A voice, cold and hollow, spoke his name. Lucas. It was a voice he knew but couldn't place, a voice that seemed to come from within the very shadows that surrounded him. Paralyzed by fear, Lucas could only watch as a figure emerged from the darkness. It was like looking into a twisted mirror. The figure was him, yet not him, draped in shadows that seemed to writhe and wail. "Why have you come?" the doppelgänger asked, its voice a haunting echo. To uncover the truth, Lucas managed to whisper, his voice trembling. "The truth is not for the living," the shadow replied, its eyes, if they could be called eyes, glowing with an unnatural light. Before Lucas could react, the shadow lunged at him, merging with him in a blinding flash of agony and despair. When he opened his eyes again, Lucas was standing at the edge of the forest, flashlight in hand, the first light of dawn breaking over the horizon. The whispers were gone, the shadows dispersed. But something inside him had changed. The forest had claimed its secret, and Lucas was now its guardian. Forever bound to the wailing shadows.